first to walk out onto the track, ran 10.78 recently, but was with a plus 3.1 wind. Dina Asher-Smith will be in lane 2, the former world champion at 200 meters, now based in Austin in Texas. TT Terry, a little training group going to walk out next between 3, 4 and 5, and 3 of the quickest women in the world. We do have the 3 though Olympic medalists, including Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. Melissa Jefferson, as she was then, she got married in March. Then the Olympic champion Julien Alfred will be in lane 5 from St. Lucia, and it's great to see Sha'Carri Richardson back. She had injury problems all the indoor season. Hasn't divulged too much about it. It was back in February, she said. Has only had 1 race, which was a pretty sedentary affair. And then Tina Clayton and her twin sister, Tina Clayton, have been ripping it up for Jamaica. The 20-year-old did beat her sister at the National Championships just recently in 10.81. And then you've got the experience of Marie-Josée Ta Lou-Smith from Ivory Coast, still running very well indeed. In lane 9, Maya McCoy, who's thrust herself onto the world stage this year, had looked as though she might take up the opportunity to run for Liberia, but has come back, given that she's running so well, to say USA is the flag I run under. So TT Terry, Jefferson-Wooden, Richardson, friends, training partners. In fact, TT Terry was bridesmaid at Jefferson-Wooden's wedding earlier on this year. But in those middle lanes, 3, 4, 5 and 6, you throw in Tina Clayton as well. Julien Alfred knows, although she's in brilliant form, the Olympic champion, she has a bit, well, she said she has a bit of a love-hate relationship with this track in Eugene. Last time she was here, was disqualified at the World Championships, but she did win the NCAAs here earlier that year. So the Olympic champion in the yellow in lane 5, Richardson in 6, but watch out for Jefferson-Wooden in 4 and Terry in 3. Jefferson-Wooden gets out sharper than Alfred. Richardson gets left a little bit. Clayton trying to get into it, but the Olympic champion just trying to get ahead, but Jefferson-Wooden is hanging on at the moment. The American has got it, and look at the time, 10.75. Jefferson-Wooden continues what's been a scintillating year for her. Beats the Olympic champion, who herself is at the top of her game. That is a big, big win. Jefferson-Wooden, yes, she says. Great race between the two of them. We thought they'd be a little bit ahead of everybody else. Richardson way down, as we might have expected. However, these two surely this year have to be the two to beat. Jefferson-Wooden 75-77 for Alfred, just 200ths behind, and the wind is legal. Actually, no, Tim, into a headwind.
Minus 1.5, 10.75. What would it have been if we'd turned that wind around? Brilliant start from Jefferson-Wooden there. 4 from top, and then Alfred came back, and Alfred, I thought, was easing past at mid-race. You don't often see a comeback like that through the second half from the early leader, but she found new speed in the second half, Jefferson-Wooden. She dug so deep to take that win, Steve. I really thought up to 60 meters, Alfred in the yellow, so powerful, accelerated between 20 and 50. I thought she'd got it. She went past Jefferson-Wooden. She led at about halfway. Jefferson-Wooden came back at her, and that is so rare in a 100.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there, aren't we? Like you said, I was watching that replay halfway down the home straight. The clock's up minus 1.5. Yet the flags don't look like it's going in that way. So that's a little bit unfortunate. That could have been something.
Back at Grand Slam track, women's 200, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. She's Mrs. Grand Slam right now.
That's right. And here's Gabby Thomas. Yeah, who's back in the short sprints. She was second in Miami. She won the long sprints in Kingston. So I know she wants a little bit of revenge here on Melissa Jefferson-Wooden.
Tamari Davis, second in Miami over this distance.
And that was Dina Asher-Smith.
Oh, sorry, my bad. There's Tamari Davis. Jaden Mays there. Another one of those fast Oregon Ducks from the Olympic trials in 2024 in this event. Made it through to the finals. Selma Davies. She'll get a hometown welcome.
And rounding out the field, this is Solera Barnes. Had a breakout indoor season. The U.S. indoor champion at 60 meters. It's another great field, and after what Kenny Benari just did, I'm sure they're inspired to run really well in front of a great crowd.
Set.
Thomas away pretty smartly, although it's just lost half a metre or so, and he's got to get moving here because Dina Asher-Smith is running a cracking bend and also going well. Jefferson-Wooden into the home straight with a good 2-metre lead.
Oh, wow.
Can Gabby Thomas hold this in? She's got work to do.
Oh, wow.
Hold of Jefferson-Wooden. Can she get there? It's only 10 in the lead, but she's got it. 21-99. Well.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't even want to look at Gabby's own to go, sorry. Sorry. Look at Gabby's face.
Oh. You gotta remember, Melissa is actually the first leg on the relay team. She's a turn runner. This is a turn favorite track.
This is, like you said, it's a different 200 meters here. Wide turn. You only, once you straighten up in the home straight, you've only got about 75 meters left.
Yes. And I know that's what Melissa was thinking when she got on that straightaway. This straightaway short, I'm winning. I don't got to hold on for that much longer this time. And she held on.
So that's not only a personal best, again, another record for this track in the stadium.
Wow. In the rain.
I mean, at this point, you think, well, Gabby didn't get a good start because you're thinking, yeah, Dina Asher-Smith was up on her, but then you suddenly realize Jefferson-Wooden is out there, but Gabby normally hauls people in, doesn't she?
She does. But sometimes when people are that far out there, I know there had to be a moment where Gabby was like, hold on a second, she actually is kind of far. There might have been a bit of panic getting into the straightaway because there was a lot of ground to make up. And you can see on Melissa's face, she knows that Gabby's going to be coming, but she has to hold on, and she did hold on and had the strength to be able to maintain in this 200. A huge win over the Olympic champion in the 200 meters. And she wanted that bad.
You look at, well, they didn't show on that replay and the rain's back, but Gabby Thomas was tight, you know, kind of fighting to get there. Didn't get there. 8 points for her. With a good 2-meter lead.
Oh, wow.
Can Gabby Thomas hold this in? She's got work to do.
Oh, wow.
Hold of Jefferson-Wooden. Can she get there? It's only 10 in the lead. But she's got it. 21-99. Well.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't even want to look at Gabby's own to go, sorry. Sorry. Look at Gabby's face.
Oh.
You gotta remember.
The early months of the 2025 season have revealed a clear shift in the balance of power in women's sprinting, and at the center of this transformation stands Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. Across both the 100 meters and 200 meters, her performances have not only delivered victories but have also redefined rivalries with some of the sport's most established stars, including Sha'Carri Richardson, Julien Alfred, and Gabby Thomas. At the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, the women's 100 meters brought together an elite field that reflected the global depth of modern sprinting. Olympic champion Julien Alfred lined up alongside world champion Sha'Carri Richardson, with proven performers such as Dina Asher-Smith, Marie-Josée Ta Lou-Smith, and rising Jamaican talent Tina Clayton adding further intrigue. In such a setting, margins are typically razor-thin, and execution is everything. Jefferson-Wooden thrived under that pressure. Her start was sharp, her transition smooth, and her acceleration phase decisive. While Richardson relied on her trademark power and Alfred on her technical efficiency, Jefferson-Wooden separated herself in the final meters, crossing the line ahead of both. The result was more than a single win. It was a statement that consistency and race control can neutralize even the most explosive rivals. That same theme carried into the 200 meters, where the contrast between Jefferson-Wooden and Gabby Thomas has become one of the defining narratives of the season. In Kingston, Thomas appeared untouchable. Her 22.62 victory showcased her classic strengths, command of the curve, relaxed speed, and a devastating home straight. She dismantled a world-class field and positioned herself as the early favorite for dominance in the event. Jefferson-Wooden, at that point, was still widely viewed as a 100-meter specialist testing her limits over the half-lap. Philadelphia changed that perception entirely. In difficult, rain-soaked conditions, Jefferson-Wooden delivered a near-perfect race, attacking the bend with fearless intent and sustaining her speed through the straight. Her 21.99 was not only a personal best but also a tactical masterclass, neutralizing Thomas's late surge before it could materialize. The visual contrast was striking. Thomas, usually the closer, found herself chasing. Jefferson-Wooden, traditionally known for explosiveness, displayed endurance and composure. Taken together, these races illustrate an evolving sprint hierarchy. Richardson and Alfred remain formidable forces in the 100 meters, and Thomas is still one of the most reliable 200-meter runners in the world. Yet Jefferson-Wooden has emerged as the most versatile and adaptable sprinter of the season so far. Her ability to win tactical battles in the 100 and physically dominate in the 200 suggests a rare completeness. As the World Championships approach, the question is no longer whether she belongs among the elite, it is whether the rest of the field can find answers to her rapidly expanding arsenal.